Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. I just want to make this short clip, and it will be short this time. Um, on again, it drifts back to political, but it has a spiritual element, strong spiritual element. And since it's finally getting to the level of national news, that people are reporting on these things, other than in the religious kind of newspapers and smaller circulation news entities. But the Trump rallies always start with a prayer, and they're praying to God, to Christ, to a religious deity. It's definitely not just everybody inclusive here. Um, and what really, and these prayers are sermons. I mean, they're right off the top, you know, fear of God, kind of, go to hell if you're a Democrat. Democrats are demons, inspired by the devil, and all this stuff. Straight up, right off the top, and I wouldn't say it's all evangelical, but a lot of it is. And you have to really be aware of this. This is more than just a political movement. This theocracy is pushing this agenda, and they are, uh, you know, not only are they zealots, but they're armed to the teeth. Don't underestimate this stuff that's going on. And again, one of the big points of this clip will be the leadership of legitimate churches, like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, like the Catholic Church, like the Baptist conferences. They have to get out there and start to talk about the good. What is good practice? Not just allowing people to say that Democrats are pedophiles that drink children's blood, that they're all demons and they're going to hell, and anybody who believes in this, anybody who's a Jew should, be ashamed that they vote Democratic, and all this other religious connotation. This is a United States political system, not a religious system, not a theocracy. It's a political system. It's your government, and this whole thing is changing. It's morphing, or it has morphed into a very difficult and troubling and potentially violent situation. Because these people who believe in this are not just, they're believers. They'll do anything. Whether they succeed or not, they're going to cause havoc. They're going to cause problems. Yeah, do you want to believe that they're not? Okay, fine. You don't believe that they're not. But there was a commercial on just the other day talking about, the Project 25 and the whole concept of what's going on. Well, this is a, Christian nationalism movement that is going to be a problem for many, many reasonable, understanding Christians that just want to go to church and pray to God and look for hope and guidance in their personal lives. But these rallies are turning into spiritual things. Not that Trump says anything spiritual, but the people behind him think that it's spiritual, and he's given the mantle by God. Don't underestimate this stuff. It's bad. It's bad. And yet the leadership of the major churches don't say anything about it. They don't get engaged. They have to. You have to counter this stuff. This whole, I've talked about satanic influence before, and it's not just a bunch of Democrats. Republicans aren't immune to satanic influence. Satan influences everybody. But yet they don't talk about any of that. That's what they believe in, but yet they don't talk about it. It's the Democrats who are satanic, not the Republicans. Republicans are good, loving people, that don't do anything wrong, and family values and all this shtick. But they don't show it. They lie, they deceive, they manipulate, they're vengeful, they're violent. They don't show it. They don't show Christ in their actions. They just don't. Go work for hope and peace. And if you're fiscally conservative, which many people should be, you don't just spend to get something done. You have to spend money wisely. When moderation, there's a point counterpoint on all these things, but that's policy. That's not your spirit. That's not eternity. That's not your way to heaven. This whole thing's getting way confused. And the internet is one of the major problems because it's everywhere. It's ubiquitous. It's in everybody's lives. It drills little holes. You think that's not a tool of Satan? If you believe in Satan, if you believe in evil influences, whatever they come from, whatever your theology wants you to believe, because not everybody's a Christian. Not everybody's a Buddhist. Not everybody's a Muslim. Not everybody's anything. They're different people with different beliefs. I try to talk to everybody, difficult as it may be. But this Christian movement has made advancements into this whole political movement to a degree that is uncalled for. It's uncalled for by the founding fathers, who they quote all the dang time, but don't follow any of it. They could care less about the Constitution. They want to terminate the bloody Constitution. Well, we're for it, but like the old Indian adage, in the John Wayne Westerns, when the Indian chief was saying, well, let's talk to the white guys here and get this, let's negotiate, like Ukraine negotiates with Russia. And then what do the Indians say? White men speak with forked tongue. It's true. They say one thing, or the other adage is, speaking on both sides of your mouth. That's what they do. Just because somebody says something you might agree with, or, I did a clip just a few minutes back about this Jesse Waters character saying that, if you vote for a woman, scientists say that you transition into a man or into a woman. Men. If men vote for women and women vote for women, that's okay. But if women vote for men, that's okay too. It's stupid. The whole thing's stupid. You know it. I know it. Do they? I guess they do. But you can't argue with belief. But be aware. This stuff's not going to end well. But the leaders of these religious communities need to stand up and teach. Teach what is good. They don't. And use examples from today, not yesterday, not 2,000 years ago. Yes, use them if you want, but include today in their sermons. Use what's going on today and talk about the evil influences that can be anywhere. Satan can be anywhere. Evil can be anywhere. You can't just blindside yourself and say these Republicans are all good. Come on, that's nuts. Democrats are all bad. Oh, that's nuts too. Are there good and bad in everybody? Yes. Come on, let's get wise. Well, I'm asking a lot there. We try to go to the good. Try. Make it a part of your life. Thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, subscribe. Go, keep hope alive. And always try to go to the good. You know what it is. It's positive. It's uplifting. It's expansive. It's engaging. It's not compressing. It's not demeaning. It's not pushing down opinions on people. It's elevating, just like Christ's message was elevating. And many of the prophets were elevating. Don't look at this negative stuff as elevating. It's not. It's not a topsy-turvy world. The world is regular, just world. It's not upside down. It's right side up. It's what we make it, and we know what's right and wrong. Thanks for listening. And if you like what you hear, subscribe, hit the like button and comment, and pass it on if you think this this clip has any value for someone. Have a good day. Bye for now.